What's going on, everybody? Vince Goodrum here. It is Thursday evening, and the reason why I'm making this video is I need to once again set Vegan Gains straight on a couple things. And I'm a little bit muffed about his live stream that he put on, so I need to make some points clear before I get started. Now, number one, Richard, my head is not small, okay? It's just that my arms are big. They're over 20 inches, okay? And your arms would be the exact same size if you were eating meat. The reason being is, and let me remind you again here, okay? This is genetics here, it's genetics. I'm about the same size as my dad. My dad is a pretty big guy. That's how we're related there. You are related to me on my dad's side, okay? And just like my dad and my brother, you look almost like them. Very close resemblance here, okay? My dad's a big guy, and I'm a big guy, all right? But what's going to happen is you are looking like my brother, who's also, his name is Richard, who's also a vegan, who is much smaller simply because he's on a vegan diet, okay? There's no trick photography. There's no Photoshop or anything like that. All right. No Photoshop. I don't even know how to really use that. I use GIMP. Okay. All right. These are just simply genetics here. Okay. It has nothing to do with anything. My dad was big. My granddaddy, Plumber Sr., was big. You would be the exact same size because remember, my genes are also running through your genes, cousin. Okay? So stop with this analyzing my videos and stuff like that. And quite honestly, I'm not going to really have to worry about being overweight there now that I have to go on TRT for the rest of my life due to my entire endocrine, testes system, pituitary gland finally collapsing there. That's one of also the reasons why I also put on extra weight over the years because I was still trying to do one more natural bodybuilding show, which is now not possible. Okay. Uh, that's one thing. Number two, you've just like our debate to where you've never been a farmer in your entire life, you've never been in law enforcement in your entire life. So it's not that I don't know what I'm talking about, it's that you don't know what you're talking about because you've never worked in law enforcement. Okay? When I was a detention officer, when I got called to a disturbance, two inmates are fighting, I ain't got time to sort that stuff out, okay? I don't care who's right or wrong. My job is to diffuse the situation there, okay? And no, it is not all right to be yelling at police officers, all right? The reason being is because you're distracting them from doing their actual job, which is diffusing the situation. And in fact, you're actually inflaming the situation, all right? Plain and simple. Let the officers do their freaking job, okay? They're not trying to make a decision as far as to whether your funky vegans are right or whether that group in the party is right. It doesn't matter to an officer. It doesn't matter. It didn't matter to me when I was in the job, okay? Know your role and shut your mouth here, okay? Now, I can go and continue all day slapping you across the face with my John Holmes while sipping Hennessy, except I don't have any Hennessy. I got bourbon. So, I mean, I guess I could go and slap you across the face with my John Holmes while sipping bourbon. Uh, but, that's not even the real point of this here, okay? Now, I saw your little video wanting to, nuke Veganism expose his channel because what was that you said? Because he was uploading your videos and he was changing the story as far as to what you were saying. Gee, didn't I a month ago say that 2 a.m. vegan was also uploading your videos and stuff like that, and you didn't have any problem with it? You're being a beta male. You're being a snowflake there. Veganism exposed and 2 a.m. vegan are doing the same things. They just have different interpretations of it there. Okay? So if you're gonna go and yeah, you can go and nuke Veganism Exposed's channel. I mean, you'd be a little bitch and everything, but what's gonna happen? He'll set up another channel, okay, and he'll still continue to upload videos. You know, because he's not making any money off of those channels. He doesn't have over 1,000 subscribers. He doesn't have enough watch hours. Whereas on the other hand, veganism, I mean, 2 a.m. vegan is actually making money off up, uploading your videos, okay? Making about $400 or $500 a month off those videos with all the views that they got. Not even counting the donations that person gets from uploading your own videos, man. I mean, Richard, you're getting upset at Veganism Exposed for the same thing that 2 a.m. vegan is. It's just that he has a different spin on it there. And honestly, if you want my opinion as far as who has the actual spin, it's actually Veganism Exposed because he is uploading your videos and you're saying all the stuff. He's not editing any of your stuff. These are things that you have said. Okay? These are things that you've said. He's not twisted around or anything like that. The only difference between Veganism Exposed and 2 a.m. Vegan is just the title onto the videos. That's really it, okay? Stop being a freaking beta male. And as far as the non-binary thing is concerned, you out your mind here, okay? That's the problem. That's the problem with our LGBTQ community, okay? It gets kind of confusing for a lot of people to figure things out and how to approach someone properly, okay? Even you couldn't even explain non-binary. Even you couldn't. All right? Uh, I try to explain non-binary as best as I can and as appropriate and as professional as I can. But, it seems as though everyone if they get their feelings hurt or so forth because they're addressed by the wrong pronoun, they get upset at the person. This type of stuff is confusing, so don't make a big deal out of it, Spider. Don't make a big deal. You can go to Ben Casey if you want. Go to Ben Casey, all right? It's not a big deal. Your bones may be shattered in your foot, but don't make a big deal out of it, Spider. All right? Okay, quite simple. Go ahead and try to nuke Veganism Exposed channel. He'll just set up another one. He ain't making no money off of it. Don't and then you can but to be honest with you, you're being a hypocrite, all right? You're being a hypocrite with Veganism Exposed for the same thing that 2 a.m. vegan does here. All right? And I said that to you a month ago, Plain and simple. You didn't have a problem with it a month ago with 2 a.m. vegan, but all of a sudden you got a problem with Veganism Exposed for doing the same thing? Come on, man. Come on, son. All right? Come on, really. But as far as genetics are concerned, we're a big family, It's genetics. It's in our genes. It's in your genes. If you were eating meat, you would be right around my size there. Just like Pops here, Plain and simple. It's just that right now you look like my brother Richard, who's also a vegan. You're his size because you don't eat meat, okay? Sorry, that's just keeping it real with you and telling it to you like it is. You need to study your family roots there, man. Maybe one day you might want to come down here to the South there and visit some of your other folks there. Or maybe I might come up there, visit your moms or something like that. But of course, then again, you hate your family there. You wish they weren't around. That's your words again there. But as far as Veganism Exposed, I like his channel. I don't like the only reason why I don't like 2 a.m. Vegan's channel is because he's probably not giving you back any money and he's making money off uploading your videos, whereas Veganism Exposed isn't there. If Veganism Exposed was making money on it, I might have it a little differently, okay? But the only difference between Veganism Exposed's channel and 2 a.m. Vegan's channel is simply just a different interpretation, but they're all your words here. There's nothing edited there. In fact, 2 a.m. slightly edits your videos, whereas Veganism Exposed, he just plays exactly what you just say, okay? Don't be a beta male. Don't be like Spider there. Don't complain that your bones all shattered here, okay? And like I said, we can do this all day. And honestly, I got to go and debate vegan gays here and stuff. And then maybe I might come back to you, pal. Have a good old family discussion. That's all I got to say for right now. Like and subscribe to the Vince Goodrum channel. Click the link below. Also visit vincegoodrum.com. And as always, peace and soul. Oh yeah, don't forget the midnight run is tomorrow at 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget about that live stream, folks. Take care.